Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back with yet another video, and in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about Canva and how you can use this absolutely incredible design platform and create the most eye-catching logos and eye-catching designs on it. And obviously we're going to be creating a logo. It depends on the niche, it depends on the category. It could be a logo for a company, it could be a logo for an LLC, it could be a logo for, some campaign, whatever you want. That all is provided in Canva, okay? And we're going to be talking about it in great depth and detail. So please do make sure to fully watch this video till the end so you can get a full idea of how we're supposed to be doing this. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Now, to start things off, what we're going to do is we're going to come to canva.com over here, as you can see. Now, once we're over here, what you're going to do is you are simply going to go over to create a design. And once you click on this, down here, you can see logo. If you don't see that, just type in logo. And once you type in logo, it's going to come here. So we're going to click on logo. And once you click on logo, it loads things up like this. Now, once things are loaded up, what's going to happen from here is it's going to give us the logo to work on. It's going to give us the logo to actually access things on. And it's really easy to work with it. It's really easy to access all the things on it. So once we are over here and once we have some things to work with, what we are going to want to do from here is we're simply going to go over to the background. Now, once we access the background, you're going to want a solid background color, okay? Because without a background color, you won't be able to, get the actual design-worthy things into your art. So let's go with a dark background color like that. Now, let's also decide what we're going to make a design for. So in my case, let's say I'm going to go ahead and create a logo for a company about, let's say, shoes. Okay, this company sells shoes. So we have a blue background. Now, once we have a blue background, we're going to need some good elements to add in this. So the best thing is to not keep your logo dull. You're going to need to add some stuff in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and add some textures. Okay, I'm going to search up textures, and it's going to give us all these different textures to add. So I'm gonna go with, by the way, it would be preferably better if you get Canva Pro for yourself, because in that way you can get a lot of great textures totally for free. So this seems like a cool texture, makes my design look pretty cool, makes it look pretty popping. So I'm gonna stay on this. And once we have this, what we're gonna want to do from here is we're gonna go ahead and simply add some elements that are related to shoes, okay? So I'm simply going to search up shoes, and we're going to go ahead and see which one looks the best, okay? We're going to see which one, gives us the best outlook, gives us the best, look to add in the actual design. So I'm going to go with this. This looks like something that would look pretty decent. So I'm going to simply go ahead and add this in some way that makes it look like it's in a good design platform. So you can add this, or you can even go with some other designs that look retro, but you're gonna have to make sure to go with a design that matches the background. So I'd say this one matches the background. Plus, this is a pretty popular shoe. It's a Converse shoe, so high top. So I'm gonna add it right here in the middle of a logo. And what you can do is you can actually blend in the text of your store behind it. Whatever store you run, obviously in our case, a shoe store, you can blend the text behind it. So I'm going to go into text. And once you go into text, you can choose your font of preference. So let's say I'm going to choose, let's go ahead with a little fun font. Let's go with this. We're going to add that. And once you add that, let's first of all choose the wording. So I'm going to go ahead with swag kicks. Call it swag kicks. So there we go. Now we've added swag kicks. Obviously, you're going to change the colors a bit because the colors are a bit different. I'm going to change this from blue to green, and I'm going to change this from red to yellow. There we go. Now, what you're going to do is I'm going to send this to the back, and it's in the back of the design now. So we're obviously going to want to, first of all, mess around with the actual text that we have. Okay, don't send it too much to the back because that could cause some recurring issues. But let me tell you how you're gonna edit the actual text. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. We're gonna keep the texture out for now because that could cause some issues for us. So I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna keep this here. Centralize it like this. And you have the text. Obviously, make sure the text's boundaries are smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and make it smaller like this. There we go. Now centralize it like that. Now, once that is done, what you can actually do is you can bring this text forward and keep that text in the back. And once you do this, what's going to happen is it's going to give you a pretty good design. But in general, I'm going to keep it in the back for now. And once we keep it in the back, I'm going to increase the size of the text. There we go. So swag kicks, as you can clearly see, and then just bring your texture in. Obviously, before bringing your texture in, make sure that your text is above the texture. You know, we don't want the texture to look weird. So I'm going to take it to the back, and I'm going to take this to the back. There we go. So now, as you can see, the texture doesn't affect your recurring design. And then moving on, you can also add in elements of your choice to make it look a bit more decent. Like you can add in anything that's retail related or, you know, a whole plethora of shoes if you want to go with it. And you can even add a trademark, like add this down here. So again, we're going to take this trademark. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to add it down here. And you can add some type of trademark slogan. And I'm just going to go ahead and bring this a bit down here. There we go. And now you can simply go in text. I'm going to go with a subheading and we're going to write shoes that will beat anything. Okay. We're going to write that, make sure there's no typos. And once we're done with this, I'm going to make it a bit smaller. And once we make it a bit smaller, there we go. I'm going to add it like that. And once that is done, you're pretty much good to go. So that's your logo. So once you've created a logo like this, you're going to click on share. And once you click on share, you're going to click on download. And once you click on download, here you have your PNG. Simply click on download and that will download your logo for you. So that is pretty much about it. So that is how you can create a logo. And let me show you how the logo looks. If you go ahead and open it up, that is your logo. And the incredible part about Canva is that, you know, the quality is so good. It doesn't explode the pixels. It doesn't look weird. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty neat. And that is the general idea about how you're going to create a logo and edit things on Canva.
The first thing you want to do, you want to log into your account, and then you want to come over here at the section you might want to try, and then you want to slide on the side until you actually find the photo collage portrait. Okay, you want to click on it, and then you want to come over here and you want to look. The first thing I will do, of course, is to filter the results, so this will help us save a lot of time and not scrolling unlimited, right? So let's scroll on the side and let's pick the photo collage. So first thing, we have a portrait mode or we have a simply photo collage. The second option over here will simply be to pick up the style of the collage. This is gonna be modern, elegant, corporate, creative, professional. Let's pick the creative one because I presume majority of you guys have a lot of creative souls and try to create something fun. And the last filter I'm going to apply will be the price, and we're going to filter everything that is free currently available. So example over here will be the first one, and a very important reminder that every element that you currently see on every of these templates, guys, is completely customizable. As you can see, we can click on individual photos, we can click on the text, we can click on the background color, we can click on the flower on the lower side. And if you want to change something, for example with this color, we can simply change the whole vibe of it. Okay, we can make it brighter, lighter, warmer, colder, right, more vintagey. I think I will stick with this warmer part over here. So about the photos, so when you click on the photos, you have an option again. You click on the three dots, guys, and now you can select the middle lower screen, which says select multiple images. So now you can essentially select all of the images and you can just delete all of them, right? And then just copy and paste your own images. It's very simple because this is how it works You see the first two buttons, which are copy and paste. It's as easy as everything else. So this is how usually you can remove all the pre-made templates and simply add the new ones. The next thing I want to highlight over here, guys, is that when you click on the background, right, some people might not like the background. We can essentially adjust the background as well, and we can adjust these small, like I would say, irrelevant functions. So for example, this one, I don't find this its spot here, so I will simply delete it. And I could do the same thing with this one, or with this one over here. I don't think that they belong, and I will move this one around. Don't forget, everything could be removed, everything could be moved around, everything color could be adjusted. Same thing with the font. We click on the font over here, and do we like the way it's written? Yeah, we do like. But if you want to change the color, this is where you can change the color on it, right? You can simply pick up the much darker, or you can put like much thicker, or you can essentially change the whole font itself. You can change the font size, you can make it larger, you can make it smaller, right? And the best of all is that you can change the actual style of the font, right? So let's say you don't like this one, you can come over here and you can simply do all these adjustments. This is why it's very, very nice. And here are all the other fonts that are different designs, different family of designs, right? And you see how the font is simply changing on top. You can adjust it, make it larger, make it smaller. Very, very nice. Essentially, guys, when you're finishing with editing, with uploading your images, changing the brightness, changing the color, all you gotta do is to click on the upper right corner over here and click download. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can create a YouTube thumbnail simply using Canva for free. Very easy, guys, very simple. Let's first of all come over here, log into the Canva account, and then on the search bar, I want you to type YouTube thumbnail, okay? So then we're going to select, see vlog thumbnail, travel thumbnail. We're going to select and we're going to filter all the best variable options over here. First thing that you want to do, you want to filter over here. So you want to upload all the medias that you have previously prepared for your thumbnail. If you have any elements, if you have any backgrounds, any particular colors, everything should be uploaded over here on the site, ready to be used. The second thing that we want to filter over here will be the style. I want you to think about what is the thumbnail for, what kind of video you're going to upload. Is it a professional tutorial? Is it a vlog? Is it a landscape? Is it a cinematography, right? In our case, I'm going to pick a professional thumbnail because we're going to presume that it's going to be a business video, okay? Next thing, we're gonna scroll over here on the side and we're gonna filter by price. We're going to select only the free templates available. It is very nice that every thumbnail over here is fully customizable. So for example, if we click on this one over here, you will see that every element that appears can be completely replaced, considering the background, any element. And the best thing is that everything is already arranged with the correct size, with a high quality. The last thing remaining to be added from us is our own vision, our own colors and strategy. In our example over here, let's say that we're going to change the text first of all, right? Changing the actual text will simply be clicking on the small pen on the top, and here we can actually change the way how the text is written. So we can change to make the text to look and appear much more friendly, and we can change the text to something like top tier advice, business top tier advice. So this is how this is going to play out, and you want to make sure that every element here appears to be in a good manner. So as you saw, we have to adjust the length simply because the original one was not appropriate, but this is how you actually manage to adjust the font. To change the color of the actual font, you gotta come over here where you see the small color of the text. In this example, we're going to utilize the yellow again simply because it matches with the top tier. Then people will simply like the functionality over here. This image could get smaller, could get bigger. As usual, like I mentioned, if you upload your own images, right, you could simply do it. You can simply replace this image with something else. We can make this smaller, you can make this larger. I'm not a big fan of the image overall, guys. So you want to make sure that you do all the images that you previously had. For example, this frame could go away as well. The yellow spot could be replaced with certain amount. For example, we can include here, because we're speaking about business, right? So in this example, we can include an amount. This amount could be, let's say, X amount of money, right? We're gonna do that, and then we can come over, we're gonna change the font. We're gonna make some big font, right? Something like this. And then we are going to make the size of the font much larger, right? Like this. It's not perfect, but you guys understand the whole concept over here, right? The concept is for you to be able to do as many customization as you want. For example, the background color looks good, but what if we put the black one, right? Much better. And these sides, you see you have the blue sides. I would rather include something else, something that will give you more educational or more money vibe. Same with this one over here, right? I think the yellow it's not that bad. I will reduce it and make it wider. So this is how I'm going to go about it, and probably we can adjust the text, right? I'm not a big fan of the text, but like I said, guys, still the thumbnail looks pretty nice. And the top one should also be yellow, right? Yes, because this matches with this. So now things look much better. I want to replace the font, guys. I'm not hyping with the font, so we're going to, so now it looks much better. This is how you can create for free, a top tier thumbnail. Of course, you guys have probably better skills than me, but you understand the concept. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can become a Canva creator, where you can essentially earn money by simply creating content. I want you to come over here at Canva Creators, okay, at canva.com. And this is particularly a marketplace that is very different than anything that you have seen, okay? It's not like writing blog posts or, creating content or selling pictures or designs or templates, okay? Canva Creators is essentially a place where anyone can create designs from any part of the industry. It's an opportunity for designers, photographers, illustrators, artists, and subject market specialists, okay? Essentially over here, anyone who is actively working in the creative space will be able to earn commission. Essentially over here, they will let you to work as much as you want. You don't have any quotes, okay? You don't have to do something on particular deadline. The idea is that they want you to join Canva Creators so you can create your own schedule, be free, and earn money while doing so. So a couple of things that you want to pay very close attention is that who can become a Canva creator, okay? Primarily graphic designers, web designers, desktop publishers, art directors, and layout artists. These people can apply over here. The next batch of people, element creators, including photographers, illustrators, typographers, videographers, and artists. They can register over here. Remember, there is a difference between apply and register. In a beta version of Canva, you can actually find even more opportunities. Educational specialty creators, teachers who specifically create educational resources and elements. So essentially, if you're a graphic designer, I presume, or if you teach, photography or choreography or painting or something that is related to design or artism, you can probably sign up and apply for. Very important, what type of content you could publish. Canva creators can publish elements and templates to the marketplace. Elements and design assets like photos, graphics, illustrations, vector art. Okay, all this stuff over here are part of the premium package, Canva Pro. This is, I presume, where Canva is splitting the royalties or the earnings from the Canva Pro. How to become a template creator? First of all, you gotta register, share your portfolio of work with them. Second thing, publish once accepted design and publish Canva templates. Step number 3 is to earn every time your design is used. You can earn. It's not guarantee. It says you can earn royalties. Well, essentially, guys, this is the basics. If you fall under some of these categories and if you're interested to earn some side income, probably this could be an interesting opportunity for you. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create your blog post on Canva simply by using the website templates for blogs over here. If you can find the actual setting, you will find that there are a bunch of different cool elements that you can simply start. So the first filter I would like to always introduce to you before we even get into the finding the right theme is going into the actual style, right? As you can see, we don't have much of a choice. Everything is like 1 or 2 out of style. So unfortunately, we're not gonna have as much choice. But looking at through the theme, you can find much more variety. We're gonna create a landing page of it, okay? And then we're gonna filter by price and we're gonna filter by free. Is there some choices? Okay, we have some choices over here. So for example, if you click on, let's say, we want something simple. Let's click on this one. So first thing, guys, everything that you see over here is customizable. So first thing first, guys, everything is customizable. Every piece of the line, of the text, of the shape, everything could be replaced. So the question is, do you want to start with the actual framing? Do you want to replace the whole shape of it? Can you make it larger? Do you want to make it larger? If you can see over here, we have a photo covers which represents all the covers that are currently in use. So if you want to replace a particular cover, you click on the cover and then you come over here and then you click, for example, this cover, okay? Then you want to go back, replace the darker one, right, with something else. So everything is fully customizable, and you want to make sure that you really get an idea how this all works, because when you click change all, everything will change in this. Okay, so you see the lines. If you want to change the colors of the text, there is a different setting for the color of the text. You click on the text and then you scroll down to the color text. For this example, let's just use something that is popping so you guys can understand. So if you want to change all the text with the same color, you're going to click change all again. This is how you work smart, you work fast on the Canva app. So when you utilize all these functions and add all the elements and everything appears to be good, then you can download these guys and you can snap it on inside your original blog post. This could be a cover, this could be your landing page, right? Because we select the landing page of your blog, and you can essentially create something reliable. So in every single blog post, you can come over here and edit, for example, put the title of the particular blog post, and this could simply become a cover for every new blog post. It will become a smooth transition and everything will make so much more sense. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use AI image generator on Canva. Very easy, guys, very simple. The first thing I want to do is come over here at the canva.com. You want to stay on the home page, and when you're over here you want to click on the upper left side of the screen where you see the 3 straight lines. This will launch additional menu, and then you're going to click on the apps. Then you want to click on discover apps. So you want to make sure you browse all the apps over here. So the first thing that we're gonna focus is we're gonna actually look for the Canva's own proprietary technology app, which will be Magic Media. So in this example, we are going to utilize Magic Media. This is the first icon over here. In this example, we are going to use the AI image generator of Canva's AI. We are going to create a brand new design. And as you can see over here, you have a pre-made templates for anything that you want to create. So for example, if you want to create a story, if you want to create a logo, if you want to create an email newsletter, presentation, anything is here, guys. So for example, if you want to create Instagram post, you have the square option over here. In our example, we're going to create a logo. And the way how this actually works is that when you come over here, you have to type a particular prompt. When you type the prompt, you also have to choose underneath the style of the prompt. So in our example, we are going to create New York City in the space with flying cars and what else and connecting roads in the space to other planets. Okay, guys, so we pick this one, and we're going to select our style. You can just pick something else, right? You don't have to be some of these styles, but you can collect all of these styles. These styles will change the way how the image actually looks like after it's generated. I don't like any of it. You can also have the option see all, so you can pick more styles, but I want to see how the city will look like without the actual filter on top. So as you can see now, the AI generates the image based on our prompt. Usually works pretty fast. As you can see now, we're having the first image already generated, and it looks very cool. The second one, oh look at, yeah, I think this is very nice. So if you click on the image itself, you will see the best thing about AI is that even if you adjust the size of it, right, it's still going to look very cool. It's not gonna reduce the quality as the usual JPEG that you will have. I want you to remember this. Now if you click on the upper side, you can essentially copy, you can paste elements on top of it like a usual Canva project. Remember, this is something that will find its shape and its form, right? So this is how you change the current aspect ratio, and then you can essentially go back, or you can create another file over here and create a mockup for let's say a collage, right? Let's go back and let's see how the other images actually look, because the main idea was that when you actually utilize Canva Magic Media, right, this is just one tool. Remember, it is very important for you to know exactly what you want to create and to input as many details as possible. The more details you input inside the prompt, the better the output and the results will be. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can use the new Magic Media from AI Canva. This is an image generator which simply works with inputting a prompt, and by judging by the prompt it generates an image, which could be replicated, could be adjusted, and essentially could be used in a very similar way. So the first thing you wanna highlight over here is that you wanna come over to canva.com, okay, and you wanna come to the section Discover Apps. When you come to Discover Apps, you will have an option to choose between all the different apps that are available. As you can see over here, there are a bunch of apps. A lot of them are trending right now, but we want to focus on the ones that are, the most popular, the ones that are proven, that are very good. So if we want to go to the proprietary app from Canva, will be Magic Media. Magic Media works, I would say, easily. The main thing is that you wanna come over here, you wanna come on projects, and you wanna utilize something new. So you have an option to create a new design, or you can use from your existing designs. When you come over here from creating a new design, you can go over between all the usual ratios between square photo or square content for Instagram post to logo, presentation, infographic, collage. In this example, guys, we are going to focus on, let's create an Instagram post using the AI. So when you come over here on Magic Media, you have options, first of all, images or videos, right? So if you are part of the beta, you could generate an AI video simply by typing a prompt. If you're just a regular user with the free version, you can only create an image using the AI. Very important is that when you come down over here, you can change the aspect ratio. So as you can see, we can change it from portrait to landscape to square. And also you have a bunch of styles over here. So if I pick the animation style and go back up here and type, let's say, create a Street Fighter game type of image between Rocky and I don't know, Rambo. And then, like I said, the more details you guys include, the better it will look like. In the let's say where, in the Amazon jungle. This will be a hard task. So guys, you're going to get 4 different options of images that are generated from AI, and then if you don't like it, you can simply adjust the images. As you can see over here, we have something very, very cool. It's absolutely amazing, right? You can tell who is Rambo, right? Because it has the red bandage over here, and you have Rocky on the other side. Remember, guys, we use the animation. So if you don't like it, you can simply click the next, and then you can click generate again. For example, I can click filmic and generate again. I can click watercolor and generate again. This is how simple it is. But essentially, this is how you're going to use it, and this is how Canva AI actually works. Again, if you click on the 3 dots on the upper right, you will have the option essentially to remove the app or to gather more details. If you like it the way it is, right, as you can see, we have a menu underneath where you can essentially add more elements like a usual Canva edit post. It's very intuitive, guys. You don't have to spend so much time. Also, if you want to add something, the prompt window is still underneath, so you can actually add more details and click generate again, and this will change the image even more. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use the Magic Media Studio and how you can utilize different projects by simply using the AI image generator from Canva. All you gotta do is to come over here on the apps inside the Canva app, and then you want to scroll down and look for different apps that are currently trending. You can find something that you like, you can find something new, you can find something that is recommended from the app itself, but we are going to look for Magic Media. We're going to use Magic Media because this is the proprietary and it's very fast. It works easily. You will be able to understand exactly how you can generate images, logos, and other projects. So when you come over here, you want to use a brand new design if you don't have an existing one that you want to change. When you click create a new design, we're going to use the AI image generator to create some new social media post. So previously we did some logos, we did some small adjustments, but as you can see over here, you can create a t-shirt design, right? You can sell something. We have a desktop wallpaper. So for example, if we want to create a desktop wallpaper, this simply will change the ratio of our image. So the way how the Magic Media works is that you will have this window where you're going to input your prompt, and then if you scroll down, you can essentially change the layout or the filter or the style of which will apply to your image. Also, if you want to change the aspect ratio to a landscape in our example, simply because it will be a wallpaper, right? You can do it. So create a Hawaii vibe place with infrastructure like New York City. Make the beach in the middle of the city around Times Square. Okay, let's see let's see how this crazy image would look like, guys. But essentially this is how it works. So you're going to get like 4 different versions of this image generated from the AI, and you can pick which one you like. If you don't like any of it, or you want to change something, right, you can simply scroll down and you will have an option. Like for example, I can come over here and we can continue our prompt. We can include more stuff as we like to, right? We can add more details and we can click generate again. This will give us another example. If I click on one of the images and simply make it larger, this is one of the benefits of AI. You probably wonder what is it. The benefit is that even if you make an image large, this will not ruin the quality because this is not a JPEG, right? This is why this is so good, and this is why we really like it. So essentially this is how nice, and if I zoom in, you could see that this looks awesome, right? Can you imagine this really to be true? We have this crazy beach. It reminds me of Chicago, to be honest with you guys. But this is how you can create a wallpaper using Magic Media on Canva AI. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can use Magic AI from Canva. In this example over here, guys, we're going to use the AI image generator to create a t-shirt design. Okay, it will be very easy, it will be very simple, anyone can do it. The first thing I want you to do is to go ahead and log into your Canva account, and then go on the upper left side of the screen on the actual menu and go on discover apps. When you're over here at apps, you will have a bunch of trending apps right now, and you will have a filter between what kind of apps functionality you're looking for. But we're going to go ahead and click on the search bar, and we're gonna type Magic Media. Magic Media proprietary technology, works very fast and it's very efficient. This is the app we're looking for. We're gonna click on it, and then we're going to scroll down and click on use new design. Look, if you currently have certain designs for merchandise that you already have in place, you probably can utilize some of them and use the AI to change these designs. There is an option if you click use in existing design. We're going to create something from scratch, So let's click use new design. Then you want to scroll down to the section that is called t-shirt design. As you can see over here, we have a t-shirt design. There is a special dimensions that are in the t-shirt itself. And the way how the Magic Media works is that you will have to input a prompt over here. You can include objects, colors, places. The more details you include, the better results the Canva AI will actually give you, because it will have a more starting points and it will add more details. Underneath you will find the styles in which the way you want the image to appear, so you can essentially have more realistic versus more caricature or cartoon or animation vibe. You can also have something like a painting over here. In our example, we said we're going to create a t-shirt. uh, Create a t-shirt design with Ferrari uh, 458 in the uh, Amazon jungle, racing with Lamborghini, and a lot of animals are watching the race. So, as you probably suggest, it will be hard. Ferrari Lamborghini may result in content that doesn't meet our policies. Okay, so replace Ferrari. So one sport car racing with another sport car. This is how a little fine tuning always helps, but still gonna be crazy. Just imagine two sports car racing in the jungle. The way how the Magic Media works, guys, is it will generate 4 different AI images, which are unbelievable, as you can see. Absolutely wow. Man, just look at this. Just look at this beauty. Again, guys, this is unknown sport car. Okay, this is a known sports car, and we just got a design for some like crazy AI sports car with some like tigers in, I don't know what is it, like cheetah or leopards on the back. It's crazy. It's such a good quality, right? This is what I meant by you need to have your imagination. This is why Canva realized that when we use like the brands Ferrari and Lamborghini, they cannot print it, right? Because it's a brand stuff. It's a copyright probably. So that's why we replace the brands with some sport car, and this is amazing. If a shot like this I see, right, I most likely will buy if I'm car enthusiast.
And we're going to be coming into our design and spotlight. So once you go into your design and spotlight, basically over here, you're going to find your Canva Magic Studio in the right hand side over here. Here it says all the power of AI all in one place. Magic Studio brings together the best AI powered tools for you and your team. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to try Magic Design by just adding some prompts, okay? So basically to get magic, what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to have Canva Pro, because without Canva Pro you will not be able to use this. And text to video, text to image, all is going to need Canva Pro, but I will tell you how to use it though. So basically any item that you want, you're simply, let's say you want to add a magic switch to this, it will transform your content from one genre to another. It can translate any language from one format to another. You can reformat your whole video if you want. Then you have text to video, where you're going to write any text prompt and it's going to make a video out of it. You have text to image, where you're going to write any text and it's going to create an image out of it. You can effortlessly edit your photos, effortlessly edit your images. Magic grab, where you can basically just grab a picture or an element off of an original photo. You can professionally edit someone's clothes, background remover, magic eraser. That's all the components of Magic Studio. And yeah, just get Canva Pro and start using away.
So the first filter I would like to always introduce to you before we even get into the finding the right theme is going into the actual style, right? As you can see, we don't have much of a choice. Everything is like one or two out of style. So unfortunately, we're not gonna have as much choice. But looking at through the theme, you can find much more variety. We're gonna create a landing page of it, okay? And then we're gonna filter by price and we're gonna filter by free. Is there some choices? Okay, we have some choices over here. So for example, if you click on, let's say, we want something simple. Let's click on this one. So first thing, guys, everything that you see over here is customizable. So first thing first, guys, everything is customizable. Every piece of the line, of the text, of the shape, everything could be replaced. So the question is, do you want to start with the actual framing? Do you want to replace the whole shape of it? Can you make it larger? Do you want to make it larger? If you can see over here, we have a photo covers which represents all the covers that are currently in use. So if you want to replace a particular cover, you click on the cover and then you come over here and then you click, for example, this cover, okay? Then you want to go back, replace the darker one, right, with something else. So everything is fully customizable, and you want to make sure that you really get an idea how this all works, because when you click change all, everything will change in this. Okay, so you see the lines. If you want to change the colors of the text, there is a different setting for the color of the text. You click on the text and then you scroll down to the color text. For this example, let's just use something that is popping so you guys can understand. So if you want to change all the text with the same color, you're going to click change all again. This is how you work smart, you work fast on the Canva app. So when you utilize all these functions and add all the elements and everything appears to be good, then you can download these guys and you can snap it on inside your original blog post. This could be a cover, this could be your landing page, right? Because we select the landing page of your blog, and you can essentially create something reliable. So in every single blog post, you can come over here and edit, for example, put the title of the particular blog post, and this could simply become a cover for every new blog post. It will become a smooth transition and everything will make so much more sense. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create Instagram Reels on Canva app using your phone. Very easy guys, very simple. So the first thing, you want to come over here guys, you want to click on social media on the upper settings. Then you want to scroll down, you want to click on Instagram, and then you want to scroll slowly to the Instagram Reels over here. Now I want you to click save. Now I want you to click CO. What you want to do right now is that you want to filter all the results by simply pushing up. Now we're going to click on style. In our case, we're going to create a very interesting, let's cue it professional or creative. Let's set as a creative mode. Then we're going to slide on the side and we're going to choose our theme, which in this particular case could be essentially anything. In our case, we're going to use the party theme, okay? This is how simple it is. Sometimes it works a little slow, so you gotta be patient. Then you're gonna filter by price. You wanna use only the free templates, which will allow you to expand in Excel more using your budget for other purposes. So let's select this video over here. This is how you're going to create the reels. If you click play, you will see how everything will be matching to itself. If you go back, you're going to see that every element that you click on is customizable. This is very good and very important because you know and you realize that you can adjust everything. For example, all these flowers on the side, you can essentially scroll through the menu over here and you can change them, okay? You can make them darker. You can use completely different font. You can make them warmer over here on the side. Everything could be adjusted. Everything could simply be edited, which is mind-blowing. As you can see also over here, you can change the actual color and the font by simply clicking fonts. If you can see over here, we can change the font, making it much more easier for people to read while they're watching the videos, right? You realize that especially if you copying and pasting quotes like a lot of people are doing, they're simply pasting a quote, and essentially the background matters a lot. Small letters, small fonts are not something that you want to go after. This is why putting a different effects on the actual theme is very important. Like simply adjusting the lining and creating a brush tool which will help you on the following phase using the magic edit tool, right? It's simply very interesting considering that a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people are not aware that this is something as an option that exists. Also, you can resize it, right? You can make it larger, you can move it around, or if you don't like it, you can essentially click it and we can just remove it, same like this text over here. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a logo for your TikTok profile picture. Okay, today we're going to use Canva and we're going to use the generic logo templates, but I'm going to show you how we can turn something very average into something that is like a pro. First thing you want to do, you want to filter all the potential results over here. You want to come on top and you want to filter by style. You want to make sure that you're picking the right genre, which means that this will dictate how the logo will outperform the other logos. So in our case, we're going to do something like modern. We're going to apply this filter. Then we're going to slide on the side and we're going to pick a theme, right? We're talking about TikTok logo. So it could be something, I would say, probably illustration that will pop. We apply all this. You see already we have very good suggestions. And the last filter I'm going to apply will be the price. We're going to filter by free. Now, after we saved ourselves a lot of time scrolling through the wrong content, right? Now we can simply look through potential recommendations, suggested pre-made templates, and pick something that actually makes sense to us. So for example, this looks cool, right? If we're not up to food, we can click on this one. And very important is that every single piece of the content is customizable. So I can click on each piece of the text, each form of it, right? We can change the color. For example, you don't like this, right? And whatever the color appears under the picture that you click on, this is the color you're going to change on. For example, I click on the black color, and when I click to change the color to a new color, this is the only color that is going to change. As you can see, it's very cool. The template we choose, it's simply very cool. So we have to think about color combination, right? So we cannot have a black font, black text, and black figure, right? So we have to think about color that will match with the second color of the figure. So for example, if we have this to be in red, right? And the outline can be, if we simply go back, right? So the outline over here could be in gray. Not so cool. I would say a little more fun. Maybe, yeah, I think this looks cool. Now the third color over here, which might be the main color, as you can see, looks very cool. Now we have the vibe of TikTok. Do you feel the vibe of TikTok, the original first logo? They have this color theme. Remember this, like bluish turquoise with black. This was the original logo of TikTok. So now we have this one. What I don't like is that the figure kind of overlaps with the font. So we are going to move it and we're going to make it even by simply shifting it a little over on the side. So this will help us to have a very good starting point by simply having everything aligned together. Now the font editing, it's, I would say, even simpler. All you gotta do is to click on the actual text, go down on the fonts, and you can simply choose the starting point, which is how the font want to look like, and then you can simply scroll through the different types of it, right? Remember, this is a logo, all right? So when it's a logo, it will be hard for people to read it unless you have the actual font adjusted, like make it a little larger, right? Like something like this. I'm not quite hyped about this, so I am going to look to change it. So this is very nice. This is what we've been looking for. And I genuinely think that we might actually reduce the size a little and maybe put the figure a little lower. Okay, guys, and probably I am going to remove the small text underneath simply because the text is too small. And this is how you guys can create a very nice, interesting design without the need of paying someone on Fiverr or whatsoever. This is how simple it is to create a logo for your TikTok profile picture. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to remove background from photos using Canva on your phone. Okay, it's different than the actual desktop version. So let me show you, very easy, very simple, guys. The first thing that you want to do, you want to log into your Canva account. Then you want to click on the lower center of the screen. You want to hit the plus sign. The next step will be over here. We are going to select our image. On the lower left side of the screen, you will have an option to either create a custom size prior uploading, or you can upload your own file. On the right side, you will see that we already uploaded our file, which is this beautiful Ferrari car. Okay, now after the image is uploaded, you can essentially click on the upper right corner and click edit photo. Now you can skip the tour, right? And for the purpose of us removing the background, all we gotta do is to click on the second menu section underneath on effects. When you click on effects, you will simply see that the first option over here is that BG remover. Essentially will remove the background. This is where you're gonna click, and this is how you're going to remove your background. Click on this, and this is how you're going to do it. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can add your customizable font on Canva app. Very easy, guys, very simple. So the first thing you want to do, you want to go back on your previous post or previous projects that you work on. In our example, we recently worked on this logo over here. So we're going to use this as an example. If you currently are stuck in the project and waiting for this new feature, you can sit and wait on this particular project, and you're going to have the chance to implement this. So first thing, you want to click on the actual text that you want to change, and then you want to click on the fonts underneath. When you click on the fonts, you want to scroll down, and you will find a special section that is called Brand Kit. When you click on Brand Kit, you will be able to add not only your custom font over here. Do you see the plus sign? Yes. You can include your customized logo. You can include your customized colors, okay? And when you add each of these, you will be able to name them. You will be able to give them a number, a heading, like a serial number. So then if you wanted to use them for other project, you know exactly where to find them, because you put them as a certain number, you put them as a serial code that gives them very different meaning on your app. So you will be able to utilize them in different projects as well. But this is how you come over here, you hit the plus sign on each of these, the font, the color, the logo, and you start operating with them. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can add music in Canva when you're creating a picture or a video. Very easy, guys, very simple. So first of all, we want to create a brand new project where we're going to add the music on. Let's go back to our previous projects and let's just pick something that we want to add music on. For example, if I add this previous logo, let's say for example we want to add music to this logo, right? All we gotta do is to click on the lower left side of the screen, click on the plus sign, then you have a special menu popping up, right? And then there is another menu underneath. All we gotta do is to switch from design to elements, and here, very important, you want to come over and you want to scroll down, because you see there are stickers, there are photos, there are videos, there is audio. So this is where you're going to click CO for audio, and this is where you're going to pick the songs that you want. As you can see over here, there are plenty of songs, and essentially it's very simple. All we gotta do is to click on the song. Okay, unfortunately all the songs are pro, but all you gotta do essentially is to click on the song over here, and the song will appear under the video, as you can see over here where is the purple one. This is how simple it is, guys. For the video is the same exact process. You upload the video, then you go hit the plus sign in the lower left corner, and then you go on elements and select the audio that we want to imply in this particular content. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can curve text in Canva. You can change the shape of the text and it will be very cool. Also guys, very easy. Let's first of all create a brand new file or use a file from our previous projects, something that includes text already. My example, I am going to use this particular text over here. When we have the example ready with the text on it, we want to click on the actual text. Then you want to click on over here and you want to click on effects. Okay, then there is a small section under this that is called shape. You see there is a shape, there is a style, so you can click on shape, and the second option is curves. As you can see, when you create the curve, right, we can essentially move the text on the side. Don't forget that we can make it larger, right? We can make it larger, we can make it smaller, and then we can move it around the actual piece of content. But this is how simple it is to curve a text on Canva. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I am going to show you how you can create a GIF on the actual Canva app. Very easy guys, very simple. So first thing that you want to do, you want to create a brand new file, new project, or if you have something that already exists, you can simply upload this to the actual page. So the main scoop over here, guys, is that when you're creating this, you want to make sure that you include elements that will change the variable on this one. So for example, if we click on our original image over here, right, and if you want to change the background color to, let's say, let's scroll down and look something fun. So for example, we can pick up this one, right, and then we can essentially add another page, and then we can simply click over here, then copy, and then essentially go to the second page, and essentially we can paste, right? So not perfect, of course, but the main idea over here is that you have two images, and on the second image we want to change the background color. So this is where the magic will happen. The main idea over here, guys, is that you have a two image which are, in our case, have to be completely the same. Okay, and the idea is that you change the background of both images, right? So this will create this special effect in which you will be able to see how the both designs are actually changing. Okay, so you will see how the both colors are actually shifting, and this will give us a different perspective. So for example, we have these both colors, right? So now if we click here on the timer, we see the small timer over here. So now we can essentially make the timer even smaller. So you can make it as a 1 second timer. Okay, and you can do to apply to all pages, right? And then when you click play on the upper side, you see how the GIF actually plays out. So you have one and you have two. This is how simple it is, guys, to create a GIF on Canva. The main idea over here is that you want to create as many images that are same as the original design, but they have a different background, which will essentially make the GIF look more real. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a presentations for free simply by using Canva. You want to come over here on the home screen of Canva and you want to scroll down to the section presentations. Let's click see all, and we're gonna do some filtering over here. We're gonna filter the presentations by the actual ratio, which is 16:9. You want to make sure that this is the actual format. Then you want to filter this by style. We're going to use a very corporate style because we're going to pitch our team to agree on our project or our budget. Then we're going to filter by price and we're going to select the free templates for our presentation. Let's start with the basic one, the first one, which is the business project presentation. When you launch the presentation, guys, as every single project in Canva, every element that you can see, you can click and you can edit. Very important is that the presentations are coming with different number of slides. In our case, we have 14 different slides, if you can see underneath how the presentation actually appears. And the editing is very simple. For example, if you already created the actual format in Google Docs, you can simply copy the text, come over here and simply paste your new text, your titles, your new headings, and everything that you see on the screen. Very important is that any changes on particular page will appear underneath over here. So for example, we have a black color for these elements. We click on the black color, and for example, we want to make these elements in red, and this is how simple it is. You click on the element and then you change the color. You click on the element and then you change the color. Everything is customizable. This is what I really like about Canva. For the text, it's a little different. When you click on the text, you gotta go over here on the text color and then you can change the color text. This is very important because like I mentioned, it might look the same but it isn't. And then once when you start changing it, you can simply click on each of the text and just simply change it individually. The next thing that I want to highlight over here, guys, is if we move on the next slide. If you want to delete a slide, you have to click delete button under the actual slide. If you want to duplicate the slide, there is a button duplicate next to it. Okay. The next function over here is that you can choose, how long the slide will appear. When we move the slide, to a particular time frame, in this particular case, we have 12 seconds, 20 seconds, all the way up to 30 seconds. So again, if you don't use a remote to pause, it is kind of helpful to have long time duration of each of the slides so people can actually see it. You can also include an animation. So in this case, if we do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, write the bullets, they might appear differently. And you can also make the bullets coming up slower and make the bullets coming up faster. You can make a basic showing up, or we can make it something more faster. It's up to you guys. It's all based on personal preference, but it is very easy to build these new functions and to work alongside them. Everything is customizable, and essentially you have to come over here and paste, just copy and paste everything that you already created. When you're done, all you gotta do is to click on the upper right on the small arrow, right, and you click download. This is how simple it is to create a free presentation using Canva. For more videos like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create for free business cards on Canva app. Very easy, guys, very simple. First thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and log into your account, and then I want you to come over here on your home page, right, and then you want to scroll all the way to the business card landscape function. Okay, you want to click on it, and then first thing we want to do, we want to filter the actual media. Okay, we want to make sure that we have everything that we previously prepared for it, so we can upload all the elements, all the fonts, everything that we are going to use if we have something on the site. The second filter I'm going to apply will be over here and will be the style. Depending on your business or niche, let's try something different. Previous examples, we always go for corporate, for formal, for professional. This time, let's go to something modern and let's click apply. The last filter I'm going to apply will be the pricing filter, which will give us the free templates. We don't want to lose our time with looking at the paid versions. Okay, let's pick something very similar. Let's click on this one. Reminds me Harvey Specter from Suits. Okay guys, first thing first, each element that you see could be customized. Okay, you click on 1, 2, 3, 4 different elements currently. Each one of these elements could simply be edited. So for example, if you don't like particular part, remember we have the front and we have the back. This means that every single piece of this could be changed dramatically. Let's start from the actual logo. So for example, if you don't vibe with the logo, you can actually delete it if you click on the bin icon on top. But you can essentially change the colors first of all. I think depending of the niche, depending of the brand, yellow usually goes along with red. But as you can see over here, there are specifications because there are two different colors if we want to apply. If you want to apply to all of it, everything that is currently white, as you saw, everything that is white will change when we change this one. So you click the new color, and when you click the new color, you can click this button, change all. So essentially you're gonna change everything at once. Probably wonder, is this gonna change everything on the back of the business card as well? Yes, it did change everything at the back of the business card. But remember, they didn't change the actual text. Text has a different button I'm gonna show you right now. If you wanna change the color of the text, you wanna click on the text itself. Then you wanna go down over here and then you wanna click on the text color. So this is where you can essentially change the color of the text. For the sake of this example, we can pick like a yellow, right? And then we can use the same function. You can click change all, and now every single text will be changed. And if you go on the second page, you will see that every single text on the second page has been changed. This is how simple it is, guys. For example, if you want to change this green part over here, you don't vibe with it, right? Let's change it. Let's make it much more clear. Maybe you want to check with something gray. Maybe lighter gray looks good, white looks good. If you like this one, you can apply it by again clicking change all. So if we close this and go back to the first page, you're going to see that things are looking much nicer, right? You can do the same thing with this color over here, right? For example, you don't like it, right? You can come over, you can click the white, right? And or you can simply scroll down, because it is a combination of two colors. It is not just one color. It's kind of a saturated version of it between two colors, between black and white. So if you choose something like this, I think this looks good, right? So if you click change all, now we're having a very different design. So I hope you guys find this helpful. You can spend a lot of time here playing with different fonts. When you're done, all you gotta do is to click on the upper right corner over here and then download the business card. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create for free a phone wallpaper in Canva. First thing you want to do, you want to come over and log in, create your account, and when you at your feed, you want to scroll from this section. You might try as well. You want to find this phone wallpaper setting. So as usual, guys, we're going through the filters first, so we're going to make our work much easier. So first we're gonna drop down the style function and we're going to create and choose the creative mode on our theme. So when you're at creative, now the next section we are going to filter as well will essentially be topics, right? So this is going to be your phone wallpaper. So this is something you're going to see every single day. So I presume you most likely want to be interested in something cool. Let's see, Earth and space. And unfortunately we don't have much choices over here. So we can clear this section and we're gonna move to the next one, which is the price. Let's filter by the free functions. There isn't any free function, so I'm going to show you guys how to create something from scratch. And let's pick something like this. So for example, over here guys, every element over here is available to be edited, to be replaced, to change, and you can simply copy your pictures and just come over here and paste it by simply holding it on it, and then you have an option to paste, as you can see over here, copy, paste. You can select multiple images with this function over here. You can simply click on this and then start clicking on the multiple images. This is how easy it is, guys. So essentially, if I want to, change the overall look of it, I can simply go over here and simply change it. If you want to have two separate screens or three separate screens on your actual wallpaper by simply swiping on the side, you can do that by simply clicking on it and clicking on the plus sign next to it by creating a second window. This is of course something that some of you might be interested, but don't forget that at the end of the day this is simply just a regular editing process, nothing special. If you come over here, you can essentially change the contrast of the images that you're uploading, so you can make it look more vintage, right? On every image might be different vibe, might be different season. As you can see, we can try to make things to make sense, the things that are one above another, right? So everything on the site will simply kind of match with the overall vibe. You see how now we're having a very different vibe. We're having like a more summery, more travel, more leisure. Wow, the first one was kind of professional, I would say, more on the casual working side. So this is how you essentially could create your own wallpaper by working from scratch, or simply you can utilize. Unfortunately, as we saw, there isn't a free template that you can use right away from Canva, but you can create your own for yourself. And when you're done, all you gotta do is to come on the upper right, click on the arrow and click download. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more.